Hey there gamers, and welcome to Sorry Atari, where great games go to get played bad. Today I'm very happy to bring you an unboxing and gameplay of a game that I really love and was huge. Like one of the major games of the Atari 2600, and that of course is Activision's River Raid. I cannot wait to unbox this, so let's just get going. There we go. One of Activision's finest games, River Raid. I suppose we should start with the front of the box. Activision River Raid video game cartridge for use with the Atari video computer system. The right side of the box is pretty sexy. The left side of the box is just as sexy as the right. The top of the box, in its classic burgundy, the top of this box says, "I don't need any stinking graphics because I'm all class." The classics don't need to get fancy. The bottom of the box. At least you can tell what the name of the game is. Meet the back of the box. Conceived and designed by Carol Shaw for one or two River Raiders. Mission. Codename River Raid. Jet down the river. Break the enemy blockade and blast the bridges to halt enemy troop advances. Terrain. Codename the River of No Return. An ever-changing, ever-challenging waterway. Expect huge islands, narrow channels, and treacherous bays crawling with enemy choppers, tankers, and jets. Weaponry. Codename Strato Fighter. Your B-1 Strato Wing assault jet has been retrofitted with sophisticated rapid-fire guided missiles. Your craft is super sensitive to the stick, accelerates slow, or bank radically with only a touch. Tactics. Jet low to the river to avoid radar. Stop periodically at depots to refuel. A warning klaxon will alert you. Top speed. Best of luck. Use joystick controllers. All Activision video game cartridges are covered by Activision's limited 1-year warranty. See details enclosed. I can't wait. I'm gonna register it. Let's bust this thing open like it's the Christmas of 1982. There's apparently a little bit of water damage here. That's worrisome. Maybe this spent time in a flood. This is fighting way more than I thought it was going to. There we go. It's free and still discolored. Let's look inside the box. Hey, it's a blue label. Very, very nice. I think that's my first blue label game. I'll be darned. Let's see. I'm hoping very much for... No, there isn't one. I was really hoping that there would be a catalog, but there does not appear to be a catalog. So, oh well. Inside we've got free games, video game registration card. A free monthly game drawing. You know, I entered one of these from them and never won a free game, but you know, not entitled to it. That said, I also did a contest where it was buy two. It wasn't a contest, but it was a buy two get one free, and it was for the Commodore 64, as I recall. And they never sent me my free game, never. I wrote them like 10 years later about it, and they didn't even respond. So Activision, you totally owe me a copy of Hacker for the Commodore 64. Wish you'd send it if you're watching. There's the Activision 90-day limited warranty. That's a really nice looking warranty card. Next, the manual. Plan of operation. Very basic. I was kind of expecting their usual full color thing. Huh. That's very basic. How to Become a River Raider from Carol Shaw. Actually giving you tips on the game. That's really nice. That is a big bonus. There we go. I suppose you want me to play the game. Let's go do that, shall we? And here we go, River Raid. I am, of course, the little yellow plane down at the bottom of the screen shooting stuff. Below me is my score, right now at 300 and going up. Below that is my fuel gauge, and you want to keep that as full as possible by hitting these little fuel guys right here. To the bottom left of that is how many planes I have left. Run out of them, the game's over. The first level was deceptively simple, nothing really moved. And then the second level just beats on you, and it gets more and more diabolical after that. Now, it's probably not real wise to try and engage every enemy. Pick your battles, and don't do what I just did there, which is run into somebody. Jeez, I'm going to play poorly because I'm talking, but anyway, it's better to fight another day, live and fight another day, than it is to battle everybody. So keep that in mind. However, early on, while you can still hit a lot of targets, you might want to do that just to rack your score up a little bit. And it just keeps getting harder after a while. The really hard thing becomes fuel, because there becomes less fuel cells around for you to hit, and you're like really starving for fuel, so you take risks to go after that fuel eventually. Well, I am not playing well, I'm afraid. One life left. Oh, it's terrible. This is something I used to do too that used to really infuriate me, is flying into stuff. The other thing I'll do is I'll cut short of an island and hit the edge of the island. Really bad. Really bad. Kind of worrisome because I'm pretty sure I used to have the patch for this one. River raiding it. And I made a fuel mistake there by missing the fuel. Got that one though. And I'm gonna go all the way over here. And I missed that. Slow down a little bit. There we go. Controls on this are really good. I do have a harder time controlling it with the gamepad. I'm using the Atari gamepad than I would with a joystick. This feels a little bit more out of control, but I think I'm compensating okay. There we go. This level is the one where I always cut off at the end of the island incorrectly. Die. So this time, I'm going to be careful. And I made it through, yeah. And just keep going. Now see, if I had been playing a little bit better earlier on, I'd be doing a lot better right now. But instead I played like trash. Nice. Another, oh, there I went. Flew off to the right. I do that crap all the time. Another thing about this is I don't have the sound on. You guys can hear it, but I can't hear it. Otherwise you'll get an echo. And this is one of those games that I found is really a lot harder to play without any sound. So make sure you got your sound up, because you can tell when you're low on fuel, and that way you don't have to keep checking the fuel gauge like I do. Ooh, keep going. There we go. Yeah. Oop, no! Oh, that's it. The end. Well, I could have done better, but I didn't do that embarrassingly bad. But anyway, River Raid is a true classic. It still plays well today. I think it's a really good game, and I hope you enjoyed. this episode of Sorry Atari. And I'll see you in a couple days. Bye!